The Vatha Island shore is the bright blue glow you see on Vatha Island is often called the Sea of Stars and is one of nature's most magical light shows. The tiny sea creatures responsible are a type of plankton called dinoflagellates. They use a special chemical reaction inside their bodies to create light, which is known as bioluminescence. This light is cold light, meaning it doesn't create heat. The plankton only light up when they are disturbed, which is why you see the blue sparkle when waves crash on the shore, a boat cuts through the water, or even when you walk on the wet sand. Scientists think the plankton use this flash of light as a defense mechanism. It might startle or draw attention to the predator that is trying to eat them. The best time to see this incredible natural neon sign is during the darker nights when there is no bright moonlight. Dyed glassfish is the natural glassfish is an interesting small fish from southern Asia, known for its see-through body. This natural transparency is what makes it so unique. However, the dyed glassfish you see in pet stores have been artificially colored through a harsh process. To give them vivid hues, bright dye is injected under their skin using needles. This is not a healthy process for the fish. It can cause them a lot of stress, weaken their immune system, make them more likely to get diseases, and unfortunately, it often shortens their lifespan significantly compared to a natural, undyed glassfish. The bright color doesn't even last forever. It fades over a few months. Because of the ethical concerns about how these fish are treated, many people who care about fish welfare choose not to buy them. The aurora is the stunning colors of the aurora are created by an invisible battle happening high above Earth. The sun constantly sends out a stream of tiny, fast-moving, electrically charged particles, which is called the solar wind. Earth has a powerful magnetic field that acts like an invisible shield, protecting us from this wind. However, near the north and south poles, this shield dips down. When the solar wind particles hit the magnetic field and rush down toward the poles, they smash into gases in Earth's atmosphere, like oxygen and nitrogen. When these atoms are hit, they get excited and then release energy as light, just like a neon sign. The color depends on the type of gas and how high up the collision happens. Oxygen atoms mainly create the familiar green and red colors, while nitrogen atoms usually produce blue and purplish light. The Door to Hell, Darvaza gas crater, is a giant, fiery hole in the Karakum Desert of Turkmenistan, is officially called the Darvaza gas crater. It's not a volcano, it was created by humans. Back in 1971, Soviet geologists were drilling in the area looking for oil. Instead, they hit a pocket of natural gas, and the ground collapsed, creating the large crater. Since natural gas is mostly methane, and letting that poisonous gas escape into the air was dangerous for the people and animals nearby, the geologists made a decision. They set the gas on fire. They thought the fire would burn up all the gas in a few weeks. They were very wrong. The crater has been burning continuously for decades because there is a massive underground gas reserve. The heat is incredibly intense, and the crater is a major tourist attraction, often referred to locally as the Shining of Karakum. The Marble Caves, General Carrera Lake, Chile, our dazzling caves are found on the shores of a large glacial lake called General Carrera Lake, which is shared by Chile and Argentina. They are a true geological wonder carved out of pure marble, a type of rock made mostly of calcium carbonate. For more than 6,000 years, the lake's water has been slowly eroding the marble rock, carving out the intricate tunnels and caverns you see today. The lake is fed by melting glaciers from the Andes Mountains, which gives the water its stunning, milky blue or turquoise color. This hue comes from tiny mineral particles, called glacial silt, suspended in the water. The famous shimmering effect happens when sunlight passes through the clear, turquoise water and reflects off the smooth, pale gray marble walls, painting them in beautiful, swirling blue patterns. The Waitomo Caves. The Waitomo Caves are not only famous for their glowworms, but also for their incredible geological formations. These caves were formed over 30 million years ago from limestone created by marine fossils. Inside, you'll find stunning stalactites and stalagmites that have grown slowly over thousands of years, creating natural sculptures. The glowworms, scientifically known as Arachnicampa luminosa, are unique to New Zealand and produce light through a chemical reaction called bioluminescence. This phenomenon attracts insects, which the glowworms feed on. The caves also have an underground river system, making boat rides a surreal experience as you glide silently under a galaxy of living lights. The Waitomo Caves are not only famous for their glowworms, but also for their incredible geological formations. These caves were formed over 30 million years ago from limestone created by marine fossils. Inside, you'll find stunning stalactites and stalagmites that have grown slowly over thousands of years, creating natural sculptures. The glowworms, scientifically known as Arachnicampa luminosa, are unique to New Zealand and produce light through a chemical reaction called bioluminescence. This phenomenon attracts insects, which the glowworms feed on. The caves also have an underground river system, making boat rides a surreal experience as you glide silently under a galaxy of living lights. All these natural wonders show us how powerful, creative, and surprising our planet is. From the glowing blue waves of Vadha Island to the shining lights of the aurora, nature uses science to create beauty. Some wonders, like the Marble Caves and the Waitomo Caves, take thousands or even millions of years to form, reminding us that nature works slowly and patiently. Others, like the Door to Hell, show how human actions can create long-lasting effects on the Earth. Even small creatures, such as plankton and glowworms, can produce amazing light that looks magical to our eyes. These places are not only beautiful to see, but they also teach us important scientific facts about light, energy, geology, and living organisms. By learning about these wonders, we can better understand our world and feel a stronger responsibility to respect, protect, and care for nature for future generations.